Hi guys, it's Nancy Lynn again from Sew Euphoria. We're here today. I had shown you in the last video this one that's for a child's book, and I just figured we'd start from here and go. This has already been sewn. This is a piece of cardstock that I've sewn on there, and I know it looks kind of funny because it's all out, but I just found that for me it was easier to sew this piece onto here, and once I get it all together, then just to trim it. And they're just really easy to trim. You're just going to cut right around. Making it as clean as possible. And we're just going to get rid of that. And these papers I won't get rid of because all these scraps come in so handy for just little markings, little extra. And so here we go. Now we have our book. We need to trim it in a few other little places. Is that paper or is that, yeah. And if you guys have watched any of my other videos, you know lots of inking will go on to cover the white edges. And now we're just going to trim down very closely because I like that little flower right there. Or cranberry. Bayberry maybe. Cranberries. Oh, those are Christmas things. Alright, let's get rid of these extra. Now see, that's a good little strip. That would work out for something. And we've got this little one, and actually it's already big enough so I could maybe do a little writing tablet with it. Now watch how quick these paper just tells you. Alright, I've got this little piece here, which we can fold up. And we could do it like that, or we can leave it there and make it for an extra little pocket. Be small, but it would be a little pocket. And so that's what we're going to use that for. So now we have these to work with. Now, this is the Christmas one. And the only thing I have left that I want to still put in my great nieces is a little Christmas letter that I want to put in there. Isn't these cute with the dolls? And I should have looked up who these were from, but I'll add it on there. But they're so cute, it's almost like it's a little book in itself, and it's like, okay, do I really want to put anything else in there? But yes, we do. We want to put more in there. You know us. Alright, now I'm going to look at different things to put on here. Now, we already got a Santa here, but we could put that Santa. Now this is where the mess comes in, because I will have this stuff thrown now. But I also have one, even though this is, I thought I had one with Mrs. Claus. I must have used it. Now see, this one's a little bigger. I think I kind of like that one on there. I don't have the Mrs. Claus one. But this is, I also have this that has the elves working in the shop. But I do like with my nieces, I decided with hers not to put and just write her name and that it was a Christmas journal on there. And that may be what I do at the end. And I like to leave covers till the end. Now I'll go through, like here, I know that I want to put a pocket. And so I always keep these by. It's a 12 by 12 sheet. And I'm probably just going to cut out 2 of these and do one on the front. So I know it's there that I want it. And I'll guesstimate these. I can fold it to what I want for my pocket. These do not have to be perfect. And this is just a piece of love from you to them. And like I said, these are going to be my Christmas cards this year. Now I'm going to cut this to the full length. I need a little extra. Because what I'm going to do with these is, especially in the covers, I like the pop-out pockets. And so what I'm going to do is just take this and fold it over. Do the same thing on the other side. Fold it in. I'm going to unfold these and fold the bottom. And so what I have are these fold lines. Now, if you have one of those scores, you can score it, which is perfectly great. I do not have one of those. I've looked and looked and looked at them, the ones with the cutter and the score line, but I just still don't. I haven't decided on that. Now, what I'm going to do, see the little box here? I am going to take this and I'm going to clip it at a little bit of an angle, going in up to the corner point. Same thing this side. I'm going to cut it at an angle and bring it up. And what that's going to do is allow me to have some free room here so that they're not, if I try to close this over, it's bulky. We're getting rid of that bulk, and that's, if I cut it right here, they're both going to fold on each other. But if you cut it just at this little bit of an angle, it will give you a lot more playroom with this pocket. So now they'll all fold in. Now let's one more time check it. Make sure that we've got plenty of room. Now see, I made it the distance from here to here, which is, for you measurements, this is about almost 5.5 inches here. And so this pocket here is 4.5. But I did initially make it the length from here to here, and then I just folded some of my corners in. And this is plenty wide enough for anything that I'm going to make to put in there, hopefully. And then we're going to do the same thing with the back one. And once again, we're just going to fold in. And if you want to, you can measure. If you're a measurer, you can measure in how much I'm folding these in. And let's see. It is right about at a centimeter or a millimeter, whatever. I still never understood the metric system. So, and if you want inches, it's about 1/3 of an inch. And they don't have to be even. They can be whatever you want them to be, as long as they're going to serve your function. And once again, we're going to fold up the bottom. We'll have our little marks already made on there. Cut at an angle. Okay, so now we have 2 pockets. I think I'm going to put this one up here and this one on the back. And what I have left are 2 little pieces of paper that I can very easily use to make a card or a tag. Alright, now what we're going to do is I'm going to use my Aleene's Tacky Glue. I'm going to refold these over one more time. I think I'm going to put this as the last one down. And so, and use this so it's going to be a little contrary. Alright, let's go to our glitter glue. Oh, all of it's going to be contrary today. These are the things you should check before you get on camera. But now, in the mix of all this, no, I didn't. It was right there. There it is. There There's my pin, and you would think because this pin is in here that it wouldn't stick, but I have a pin that I can put in here. And I think it's just about time to get a new bottle of glue. There we go. Sorry. Time for the trash pickup. Okay, so now I have glue on all three sides. I want these to fold down first and that to fold over the top of it. I'm going to take the, I'm going to cut a little divot up here on the top. I'm just going to use this. I didn't want the glue to touch. Easier if you decide to put those in first. And I'm going to put just a little ink. And now we're just going to line this up down here at the bottom. My glue may have dried a little. I may have to go back and put a little bit more. Okay, and so there's one pocket. Now we're going to flip over to the back. We're going to do the same thing on the back. And once again, ooh, that's a big old one. It has a little clear spot so you can look and see where you're lining it up. But I didn't do that. Glitter, glitter, all over the place, glitter. And so now we have another pocket. So there's our pockets. And we're going to let those dry a little bit before we put ink. But now we got to build the stuff to put in there. And I kind of like to go through and see which pages. I love this page. I don't want it, and this has got a little bit of writing on it. So I don't think I'm going to put, I'll give this as a writing page. Or whatever. You know, Mom might want to write on here little special messages about their Christmas so they'll remember. See, and these pages are cute. It's so hard putting pockets in here. Naughty or Nice. This one's got the Christmas exposition. Now this one's Santa Claus, and I could put some things on here. Now we are going to go back and decorate these pockets. I just want them to glue down a little bit before I make any changes with them. Okay, so what are we going to do for here? Now we did have this little piece, and we could use this. Now you could glue it down and have it open up, or we could use it to tuck in. I seem to lean more towards removable stuff, so I'm just going to put a little glue on either side. And then we've got that. So now we've got that piece, and we'll put the paper and stuff in there. Now we've got to decide what we're going to do for our, are we going to put a corner tuck? Are we going to put like a belly band? We could put a, this is like if you wanted to put this here, you could glue all the way around and do that. You could put a small pocket down here. Let's see what else we could do here. You can use any kind of paper that you want. I just like to use cardstock, and this is from Merry Presents, Merry and Bright, and this is from a package that I got And then we could put that there and see it looks like it's from there to there. And I'm going to want it to come about over to here. I know, and I probably kill you guys with my, just cut it out. But I lined it up on the lights. Now here on this one, looks like it's going to line up on those white lights again. And I want this to be a square. So I know I'm going to have to make it half that amount anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm folding these two in half, putting a crease in it. I'm going to cut this little piece off here because I want to make it a square, and that is the perfect way to make sure something is squared off. So when you open it up, then you have a square. Now see that I could do one with the presents and I could use the green on the other. Now what I am going to do is I'm going to cut it straight first. And now this is going to fit from there to there. I could have made it bigger if I wanted it, but this will work fine. And I just want a little scalloped edge, so I have these scissors. And as soon as I cut across, I'll tell you what they are. I got these at a thrift store. And some of these don't work as great, but these are Kraft Eggert. And this one is called Colonial. KE28 is the number on it. And it does a pretty good job. And it's got like that little colonial edge on the edge of it to put in there. Now, I am going to use a little bit of... I know, what a mess. I think if you work with paper, you have to learn to love, I don't want to say insanity, but the messiness of it. Life's messy anyway, so. And then you clean it up and then you do it all over again. Now I am going to do all of these edges. And if you're new to scrapbooking and you're going, what in the heck is she doing? I love the distress look on these. And so I'm using archival ink, and this is coffee. That's my one to choose. And it just gives it a little darkened edge so that you don't see the white of the paper. And then you're going to lay it down right there across. And we're going to take some of our glue. And you can use whatever glue that you want to. And we've got that. And we're going to put a little pocket right there. It's not actually a pocket, it's a tuck. And so now I can slip that down. Whatever ephemera I want to put in there, I can put right in there. So now we still have the other side. So I can still go along and make some more scalloped edges. These are called Colonial. Not actually a scallop. It's a scallop and a little zigzag or something in the middle. Let's get rid of our little papers. And there goes the cap to my glue. And I don't, when I'm working on this stuff, see all these little, and I know most people are thinking, throw it away. But no, because like, see if I wanted to come across here and just put a little something across. It just adds that extra special little touch, like where this pocket is here. I could put that on there. So I don't throw away these little pieces. I know. At the end, I will, or I'll put them all up for Christmas. But So now this I know I'll probably put there. And we're going through, this is Santa working in his workshop. And this is the little kid. Now I could put this over here. And that's going to leave the little boy and girl there. I could put it, nope, the presents are upside down that way. This is a one-sided paper. The little girl here. I know it's like, where do you want to put something in there? The papers are so pretty. You just don't want to use them up. But something's got to give. Now you could put that up there and tuck up this way. You could come here and show a little bit of a present, and I think that's actually the winner. And I still like the lights. So we're going to go back and use our ink. And all this is for is this has got white on the inside, and I just, like I said, I don't like the white edges showing, and I like the distressed look. And this is going to go right there. Once again, use our glue. I hope I'm on camera. Okay, so now we've got pockets. We've got 3 pockets in here, and I think that'll be plenty to put the stuff that we're going to put in here. And so now we need to decide, we already have this, so this is going to be the Santa Claus one, so I kind of want to keep Santa related, and I have all these little, maybe that's there. And we're just going to try, maybe there's a little girl right there. But you just keep trying all these little things. But all of these are cut out. They are, there's Mrs. Claus sewing. Ah, cute. And then we could put, there we go. And you just put these little things on here. But all these are fussy cut out. Do you have to do that? No. You could tear, there's all ways of doing it. I'm a very fussy cutter. Some people are not as fussy cutting, but, and once again, we're going to use our Carnival ink. And this is in our child one. So I don't want it too over. And this will just bring down those edges. Now if you're asking what am I stamping with, these are little stamping pads, and this is a spool of thread that was empty, and I just glued that on there, and then I have my stamps. You can get these, and this is the pad, and that's what's on there. But I found just that works great, and it's inexpensive. And now we're just going to glue these on there. I don't want to go all crazy with what I would do in an adult thing. Just little things to perk their imagination. And they might doodle in it. They might do whatever they want to do with it. Alright, so there's one page, and we've got that. Now what are we going to put in here? Now I have, this came with my pack, and it says the most wonderful time of year, but granted I can't, to me it looks very bland. I don't know if you guys can read it really well. I can't read it really well, but that side's cute. But I was figuring I could put something. See, he's too big and I don't want to cut him up. And he's too big. But we could put like that across there. Yep, we could do that. And I don't know, sometimes I'm into using these scissors and sometimes I'm not, but let's get rid of all this. Now see, I know, why would you save that paper? But I'll save it till there's another one on the other edge. And so what I think I'm going to do is I have two mats. I'm looking for the other one. So I'll use this to glue on. And see, it's okay, but I think it works better this way. And once again, we're going to ink. Now, you don't have to ink if you're working with yours. It's a personal choice. I just think it makes it stand out better. So my choice is to use it. See, and then we have this. I mean, I love the sentiment of that, and I think I'm going to move this down here. And let's see what I can find for some words to put on there. Got this one I want to put on something, but not this. We'll just do merry and bright. No, I haven't used this to cut up these little, now these also came from Porch Designs. See, and that'll cover up my writing. And then it's cute. So even if you get these in the paper pack, you're not, and you just don't fully love them, you can still use them. And we're just going to put some paper. Let's glue this one down first. I have the tendency to make most of my tags and stuff all vertical, mostly. But who says you can't do one horizontally? No one. There's no journaling police. This is all you and the person who gets this journal. I'm sorry I did that off camera, guys. Oops. See, remind me. It's been a little bit and I'm a little rusty. Okay, and so now we have this little one, and we can come up here and we can tuck it right in our little area, and we're going to make some more to go in there. Let's see what else I have back here. I have this red piece, and I'm telling you, I've been on this kick with this. I just like it.